SAP S/4HANA Introduction. So first of all, you want to know SAP S/4HANA is tool. Tool means software. SAP S/4HANA is the name of the software. That is name. SAP S/4HANA means name of the software. Actually, in olden days, SAP R1 is there. R means real-time one-type architecture. Like that, SAP R2. Like that, SAP R3. Like that is there. Real-time one-type architecture. It is the first generation software. So what is that means? In that first generation software, development, quality, production, both three systems is maintained in single system only. Development system, quality system, and production system. Three systems are in single system only. Then in 1979, actually in 1972, SAP founded by 4 IBM employees. In 1979, SAP R1 is released. SAP R1. So next SAP R2. So SAP R2, what the domains? So development, production in one system, quality in one system, like that. Or otherwise, development in one system, quality production in one system. SAP R3, development in one system, quality in one system, production in one system. Next, slowly after releasing SAP R3 in 1992, slowly what the domain, so they release internet also. Wherever you access that system like that, they set. So this is all R3 like that. S/4HANA is fourth generation software. Fourth generation software. So when it is in 2016, S/4HANA, they introduced that software in the market. Before 2016, we are using third generation software only. Means SAP R3 only we are using before. So now SAP S/4HANA is the fourth generation software. When you go to that releases, means SAP S/4HANA, they release different software. So first of all, you want to know SAP S/4HANA releases. So here, what is S/4HANA? Like that, we don't want anything. Just what are the SAP S/4HANA softwares, versions, and everything we want to know clearly. So now, first of all, I want to show SAP S/4HANA releases. SAP website is there. Product availability matrix is one of the SAP website is there. What is the use of that website? Means in that website, you got some information about versions and everything. SAP S/4HANA on-premise 1511. This is the first they released in 2016. SAP S/4HANA on-premise 1511. You think like SAP S/4HANA 1511. That is the first of the release. When in 2016, they released that one. In 2016, SAP S/4HANA 1511 is released. Here you clearly saw, this is the first version, SAP S/4HANA 1511, in which here general availability is there, 2016. That means before 2016 year, there is no SAP S/4HANA software. From 2016 year onwards only, there is SAP S/4HANA software. Here, mainstream maintenance date is completed. Here mainstream maintenance date is completed. That means nowadays you want to use SAP S/4HANA 1511 is not possible. Now I have company. Suppose I have company. I want to use SAP S/4HANA. In that I want to use SAP S/4HANA 1511, not possible. Why? Mainstream maintenance completed. Mainstream maintenance date is completed means that software is not available for maintenance purpose. So that means this version is not there. Skip this one. And one more point, SAP S/4HANA is enterprise managed software. Enterprise management means company managed software. Like SAP ERP is there, no? SAP ERP also enterprise management software, like SAP S/4HANA also enterprise management software only. So your company managed software. Okay, so after what they release? After, so this one nowadays you want to use that one is not possible because it is expired. After in that year only they release SAP S/4HANA 1610 in 2016. In that year only they release that another version, SAP S/4HANA 1610. Here release to customer is there. What is this release to customer means? Here in release to customer this date, less customers only they get. General availability means everyone they got that software. Mainstream maintenance date is completed means that software maintenance is completed. That is the meaning of mainstream maintenance. Here this one also mainstream maintenance date is completed. That's why you did not use that version SAP S/4HANA 1610. So up to 2021 end of year, they use that one. After they are not using that one. By means mainstream maintenance date is completed means you did not use that one. Next, which version they release? SAP S/4HANA 1709. In which year? In 2017 year they release. SAP S/4HANA 1709. In 2017 year they release. Okay, in 2017. Here mainstream maintenance date is 2022. 2022, mainstream maintenance date is 2022. Here extended maintenance is there. Extended maintenance means, for example, extended warranty like that. That means in this period, you want to do anything. They want to pay some amount to SAP. For example, I'm using SAP S/4HANA 1709. Now I want to upgrade SAP S/4HANA 1709 to 2023 means I want to pay some amount to SAP for that maintenance purpose. Why there is a extended maintenance? Until mainstream maintenance, you no need to pay anything. They provide support everything. After mainstream maintenance date is completed means you want to pay some amount for maintenance purpose. So that means this one also is not there because mainstream maintenance date is completed. That means you don't use this one also. Next, SAP S/4HANA 1809. In which year they release? In 2018 year they release SAP S/4HANA 1809. Okay, SAP S/4HANA 1809, 2018 they release, 2018 release. So here this one also mainstream maintenance date is completed. This is one of the version in SAP S/4HANA software. Next, SAP S/4HANA 1909. In 2019 year it is released. In 2019, SAP S/4HANA 1909 is released. Mainstream maintenance date is completed. So this one also you did not use this one. Next, SAP S/4HANA 2020. In 2020 year, it is released. SAP S/4HANA 2020. In 2020 year, it is released. This year end, mainstream maintenance date is completed. That means you use this one. But now in company also who are using SAP S/4HANA 2020, maximum they upgrade to higher version. Why? Mainstream maintenance date is completing within 2 months. That's why they try to upgrade. So now nowadays you want to install SAP S/4HANA 2020, okay, you install. Why? Means so mainstream maintenance date is not completed, but maximum they don't install this one. Suppose who are using in company, maximum they try to upgrade to higher version. 2020 is there. Next, SAP S/4HANA 2021. In which year? In 2021 year, they released that SAP S/4HANA 2021. Okay, in 2021 year it is released. Mainstream maintenance date is not completed. Next year end, it will be completed. That means SAP S/4HANA 2021 is available for installing purpose. Next, SAP S/4HANA 2022. In which year? In 2022 year it is released. SAP S/4HANA 2022. In 2022 year it is released. Okay, in 2022 year it is released. 2027 is the mainstream maintenance end date. Next, SAP S/4HANA 2023. In which year? In 2023 year it is released. So SAP S/4HANA 2022 is the latest previous version. SAP S/4HANA 2022 is the previous version, and SAP S/4HANA 2023 is the latest version. In 2023 year it is released. Okay, 2023 is released. 2030 is the mainstream maintenance end date. Next, in SAP S/4HANA 2024, they did not release. They are not releasing also. Directly after SAP S/4HANA 2023, directly they are releasing SAP S/4HANA 2025 in 2025 year only. That means maximum this month or next month, they are releasing SAP S/4HANA 2025. Beta shipment is running. What is this beta shipment means? Here they test the software. Last month they started the beta shipment. Means tomorrow it is 1 month is completed for beta shipment. Maximum this month and the release or next month starting week, they release this SAP S/4HANA 2025. What is that beta shipment means? They test the software, but they test in development system only, means quality system only. They did not use that software for production purpose. Now SAP S/4HANA 2025 beta shipment is running. Beta shipment means they are testing the software. So they are not use that software for business purpose. So beta shipment is running. So next, after beta shipment is completed, they release general availability date. Here still we did not get general availability date. Why? Means still they did not release. This is the mainstream maintenance end date. So maximum this month end or next month starting week, they release this SAP S/4HANA 2025. So these are the versions. These are the versions in SAP S/4HANA software. SAP S/4HANA is enterprise management software. Okay, now you got it. What are the versions is available in SAP S/4HANA software? Now, only these versions, leave this one. So next month onwards, only these 4 versions is available for SAP S4HANA. Okay, now how many types of SAP systems? 2 types. What are there? SAP based SAP system. SAP based SAP system, in shortcut you called as SAP, or Java based SAP system, in shortcut you called as Java. AS means application server. AS means application server. Okay, now 2 types of SAP systems you got it. That means what here I am telling, install an SAP system, install an SAP system, or install an Java system. That's I am telling. 2 types of SAP systems. Website is today. The site is very slow. Okay, so we want here what I tell, 2 types of SAP systems is there. That means you install software by using ABAP system or Java system. So first of all, you want to know SAP S/4HANA releases is supported for installing AS ABAP system and AS Java system. That's what I'm telling. SAP S/4HANA is supported for installing ABAP system and Java system. Here you saw SAP S/4HANA server is there. What is this SAP S/4HANA 2023? What is this SAP S/4HANA server? First of all, you want to know that one. What is SAP S/4HANA server? It is one of the SAP system. Yes, ABAP system. SAP S/4HANA is ABAP based SAP system. SAP ECC is one of the SAP system. Like that, SAP S/4HANA server is one of the SAP system. It is ABAP based SAP system. SAP S/4HANA server is one of the SAP system. It is ABAP based SAP system. So mostly in company, 90% SAP softwares they use it for installing ABAP system purpose only. That means here by using SAP S/4HANA 2023, I am installing SAP S/4HANA server system. Here only is there. Here is there. Today I install this one. This is SAP S/4HANA server system. By using SAP S/4HANA 2023, I installed SAP S/4HANA server system. You did not call this is SAP S/4HANA 2023. Called as SAP S/4HANA server system. In this system, today only, by using SAP S/4HANA 2023, I install SAP S/4HANA server system. That means this is ABAP based SAP system. SAP S/4HANA server system is the ABAP based SAP system. SAP S/4HANA server is one of the SAP system. It is ABAP based SAP system. By using SAP S/4HANA 2023, I install SAP S/4HANA server system. It is ABAP based SAP system. Today maintenance planner is, I think, server is busy. Website is not working. SAP S/4HANA. By using SAP S/4HANA, you want to install Java system is possible. We have option is there. SAP S/4HANA Java installation option is there. So here you saw SAP S/4HANA 1809, SAP S/4HANA server 1909, SAP S/4HANA server 2020. Like that is there. When you see SAP S/4HANA server means it is ABAP system only. SAP S/4HANA server is one of the SAP system. It is ABAP based SAP system. And one more important point here I told. What I told, two types of SAP systems is there. ABAP based SAP system, you called as AS ABAP based SAP system, or you called as AS ABAP in shortcut. You called as AS Java based SAP system, or in shortcut you called as AS Java. Two types of SAP systems is there, no? This AS ABAP system only is supported for developing business. This AS Java system is not supported for developing business. You want to remember that one, very important one. Entire business in company they are developing business and earning money. So in which system they're developing business? In ABAP based SAP system only they develop the business. In Java based SAP system, it is not possible to develop business. Why? Java-based SAP system is not supported for developing business. But Java-based system we require. Why means supporting? Here you saw SAP S4HANA Java 2023 is there. SAP S4HANA Java 2023 is there. And one more important point, you want to install SAP S4HANA Java 2023, only MaxDB database, SAP HANA database, SAP AC. These three databases only is available for installing SAP S4HANA Java system. You use any product version. You use SAP S4HANA 2020 or SAP S4HANA 2021 or SAP S4HANA 2022 or SAP S4HANA 2023. In these four versions, or next month this release means in these versions, you use any version and you want to install SAP S4HANA Java system means only three databases is supported. SAP HANA DB, SAP AC, SAP MaxDB. Remaining databases is not supported. Only these three databases only supported for installing SAP S4HANA Java system. SAP S4HANA server system. When you want to install SAP S4HANA server system, only SAP HANA DB only supported. Here, very important point I am telling clearly. SAP S4HANA is the software name. SAP HANA DB is the database software name. I show that one also now clearly. Here you got this one clear, I think. Now I show that one also. Today website is busy. That's why it's not opening. Okay, here you saw SAP S4HANA server. I clearly told it is SAP system. It is ABAP based SAP system. When I expand, here you saw only SAP HANA database only is available. For installing SAP S4HANA server, only SAP HANA database only is available. SAP S4HANA server is the main software name. SAP HANA is the database software name. That's the difference. First of all, you want to know. SAP S4HANA and SAP HANA both are not same. SAP S4HANA means its main software name. SAP HANA means database software name. First of all, you want to know. So, you want to install SAP S4HANA server based on HANA database only. Remaining databases is not supported for installing SAP S4HANA server system. And one more important point, this SAP S4HANA, this SAP HANA database is supported to install on Linux or Red Hat. Remaining operating systems also is not supported. I show that one. Okay, here you got it clearly. So in sometimes they ask interview question, tell the end of mainstream maintenance date of particular version, like that they ask. Here you found, and here latest patch level they ask. Latest patch level is 04, last month they release. That is the latest patch level. That one only I installed here. With the latest patch level only, I build the system, this one. As for our system. So by using SAP S/4HANA 2023, we installed SAP S/4HANA server system. Here clearly they're telling SAP S/4HANA server is ABAP system. Or by using, you install SAP S/4HANA Java also. You want to install SAP S/4HANA server system by using SAP S/4HANA 2023. So Linux operating system, only HANA database, SAP HANA database 2.0. And here you saw in Linux, Red Hat also two versions, 8, 9 version, and SUSE Linux and Red Hat OS only. Remaining is not supported. SUSE Linux also in 15 different versions is there. And database, SAP HANA database 2.0 only. Actually, before this, we have SAP HANA DB 1.0 is there, SAP HANA DB 2.0. But nowadays, you want to use only SAP HANA DB 2.0 only. You want to install SAP HANA database, compulsory SAP HANA database software is available in Red Hat or SUSE Linux OS only. So that means in company compulsory they installed SAP HANA database, means compulsory in Red Hat operating system or in SUSE Linux operating systems only. Remaining operating systems is not supported for installing HANA database software. Based on HANA database software only, you want to install SAP S/4HANA server system. Based on HANA database software only, you want to install SAP S/4HANA server system. Remaining database software is not supported for installing SAP S/4HANA server system. So that means compulsory in company, they installed SAP HANA database in Linux operating system, SUSE Linux or Red Hat. In Windows operating system, you want to install SAP HANA database is not supported. Why? Database software is not there for installing. That's why. Mostly 90% SAP S/4HANA software is used in company for installing ABAP system purpose only, not for Java system purpose only. So by this, entire business will be developed in ABAP system only. And one more important point, your future SAP software is SAP S/4HANA only. That means after 2027 year is completed. So in your companies, we have used SAP S/4HANA server only. Remaining NetWeaver, ECC, that all software is not available in the company. After 2030 is completed, there is no SAP NetWeaver software, there is no SAP ECC software, there is no SAP Solution Manager software. Only SAP S/4HANA software only. So that's why when you want to learn SAP Basis, compulsory, you want to learn SAP Basis course on SAP S/4HANA HANA database. So I want to practice. Only SAP HANA DB. How much RAM is required? RAM 32 GB RAM required. Minimum 32 GB RAM is required. In your laptop, you have 32 GB RAM is there, means you install VMware Workstation. For VMware Workstation, where you install HANA database, there you provide 22 GB like that. On that time only, it is possible to install HANA database software. I want to install SAP S/4HANA server. Minimum 128 GB RAM is required. Minimum 128. Minimum I am telling, not maximum. So when you, after installation, when you are using that system, it is going upgrade. And one more important part, other databases is there, Oracle database, MS SQL Server database, like that databases is there, DB2, Oracle, MS SQL Server, SAP AC, SAP MassDB databases is there. That all databases data will be stored in hard disk. Okay. So what are the databases is there? SAP, MassDB, SAP AC, Oracle, MS SQL Server, IBM, DB2. These are the databases system. So when you use the databases, data will be stored in hard disk. But when you use SAP HANA DB, data will be stored in memory, means RAM. That's why it is called as in memory. So when data will be stored in RAM means it will be fast to retrieve data and everything. So that's why it required more RAM. Data will be stored in memory. Memory means RAM. So that's the difference, other database and this one. And one more important part, you have doubt. So why I want to install, for example, so here I got it clearly, SAP S/4HANA server is supported only on HANA database only. No other database is not supported for installing SAP S/4HANA server. Okay, I installed SAP NetWeaver 7.5 on SAP HANA DB. Is possible? Possible. I install SAP ECC 6.0 EHP on HANA DB. Is possible? Is possible. But why you don't install that NetWeaver 7.5 SAP ECC on HANA DB? Why means that SAP HANA DB is developed based on SAP S/4HANA server. That means in SAP HANA DB, whatever features is there, that feature is fully utilized by SAP S/4HANA server only. So SAP NetWeaver 7.5, they don't use all the features in the SAP HANA DB. And SAP ECC 6.0 EHP also, they did not use all the features in the HANA DB. Who use all the features in the HANA DB? Only SAP S/4HANA server only. Why? When they're developing HANA database, based on the thinking and developed, based on SAP S/4HANA thinking, they developed that HANA DB. That's why HANA DB, all features are fully utilized by SAP S/4HANA server only. So that's why. For example, I tell one thing. Geo Hotstar is there. So they tell you take plan. When you take plan, 10 devices you use. Like that they put. Okay, I take plan. In my side, I have only four devices is there. Mobile, TV, laptop, like that 4 devices is there. I use 4 devices only. Remaining 6 devices is waste. There are 2 plans is there. For example, one plan is there for 4 devices. Another plan is there 10 devices. When I take 4 devices plan, that is good for me. When I take 10 devices plan, what will be happen? I use that plan for 4 devices only. Remaining 6 devices I don't use. It will be waste, like that only here also. When you install SAP NetWeaver software or SAP ERP software on HANA DB, it is waste. Why means that SAP NetWeaver and SAP ERP, they did not utilize the HANA DB all features. Only SAP S/4HANA server only, they utilize all the features in the HANA database software. So why means they plan that HANA DB based on SAP S/4HANA only. That's why mostly we install SAP HANA DB on SAP S/4HANA server. So it is in memory. In memory means all data will be stored in RAM. Remaining databases, data will be stored in hard disk. So here, all of you have doubt. Sir, I'm learning SAP Basis course. I want to practice SAP Basis course in my laptop. Like that, we have doubt. Clearly here I told. you want to install only HANA database software means minimum 32 GB RAM is required for it. Or you want to install SAP S/4HANA server system means minimum 128 GB RAM is required minimum and 1 TB hard disk. 1 TB hard disk free space is required. That means you better require 1.5 or 2 TB hard disk and 128 GB RAM minimum. So in your laptop, in your system, I have here, I install SAP S/4HANA server system here. I install. How I install? In my system, I have that one. In my system, I have hard disk and I have RAM also. My system is fast. That's why it's possible to install SAP S/4HANA. That's why I installed SAP S/4HANA server system in my laptop. So it's possible to practice. You want to practice SAP basis in S/4HANA? Okay, it's possible. You practice entire course. But minimum requirement is there. You want to install and practice. Minimum requirement is the RAM and hard disk and hardware. So that much is available in your personal system is you do, no problem. It's not there means it is not possible. Okay, you have doubt. Sir, I don't have, sir. 128 GB RAM or 1 TB hard disk like that, 32 GB RAM. I don't have. Okay, in market, I take rent and practice. In market, suppose anyone have, means what they do means they take 15,000 or 20,000 like that they take and provide 1 month as. They take that much amount, 15,000 or 20,000 rupees for 1 month. They provide dedicated server for you. Only you want to practice like that. So that much amount who spent nowadays? For learning course only fees is 20K. For server also fees is 20K for 1 month is how? In 1 month course is not completed. Suppose in 1 month course is completed means in 1 month you practice also is not completed now. So that means it's not possible. So that's why nowadays so many institutes they don't teach SAP basis course on S/4HANA. Not only so many, 0 institutes they are not teaching SAP basis course on S/4HANA. Why means they don't have that much hardware. So they're taking amount from students 30K to 40K. So they don't have that much server. They don't have software to teach that entire everything to students. So you want to practice is not possible. By seeing only you want to learn about SAP basis course. So that's only here also in this training also by seeing only you want to learn. Why means from your side practice is not possible. You want to take rent means you want to spend 20K like that. So that is waste. By seeing you want to understand what here you are learning. So NetWeaver ECC ERP software is there based on what the difference in S/4HANA. You want to learn that one. So you want to learn the difference between remaining softwares and S/4HANA software. What is the difference is there? You understand that one means it is easy to practice. Without practice also you get the subject when you understand that one. So in companies, SAP S/4HANA, they use it for Java system purpose and ABAP system purpose also, but mostly 90%. So Java system purpose, they use 5 or 10 systems like that only, but ABAP systems mostly they use. So entire business developed in ABAP system only, not in Java system. So here, lot of things is there you want to learn in SAP S/4HANA Java. So whatever you are learning means installation, uninstallations, start and stop, SAP GUI, post installation steps, user, client role, RFC, profile, TMS, CCMS, background job printing. Like the same experiments only you learn here. But what you got what the difference between other softwares and here this software. You want to learn that one. So, and SAP S/4HANA server installations also 3 ways of different installations is there. You want to know that 3 ways of different installations also.